10 days of no D&D does to us.
All right. Okay, so welcome to today's episode of AdhD&D. Last we left off, you all entered into Flame's Grace, said your various goodbyes to Lillian before heading into the town proper. You spent a little while resting at the inn with the Owlin Tavern Keeper, whose name I don't remember, and I'm not going to bother to check. You moved from there into the Church of Sacred Flame, investigating the various stained glass paintings and making some small prayers. You then... Snow cones was next?
Yeah.
Then snow cones. And then to the ruins of Lupella. The ruins of a small chapel dedicated to the first follower of Aelfric. Venturing within, you encountered a Teneru, and after slaying it, continued down the elevator to meet with Lady Vatrina, who wiped your shit and has placed some sort of curse or enchantment upon Adh'Ak, leaving them in a kind of cold, lifeless state. We move from this to a small flame, dancing and flickering in the silent darkness. We see Lady Vatrina moving across her library, a black, scarred book in her hands. There comes a burst of black feathers from within the elevator shaft as a raven flies in to perch upon Vatrina's arm. Greetings, Therion. The raven, kind of ruffles its head and a voice kind of creaks out from its beak. Do not patronize me, witch. Watch yourself, changeling. What news do you have for me? Oleran arrived in the Riverlands this morning, and he's already come close to retrieving the next fragment. Good. And what of Galdar? He's in Victor's Hollow with Hadd'Ak, as you asked of him. And what of the girl? She was recovered, along with the old man. Very well. Gather Longshot. I want you two to keep a watch over these little Voyagers of ours. They have more potential than they could ever know. The crow kind of tips its head and leaps from the woman's arm, disappearing back up into the elevator shaft. For now, I think I'll wait here for them. I'd like to get a look for myself. We move now back into the ruins of Lupella, where you all have kind of gathered after your encounter. What do you want to do?
Where we had left off, right? I was trying to heat up Adh'Ak, right? My flame.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I'm still doing that.
Alright.
Focus on doing that.
Nigger and I were in the other room, so I'm assuming we moved back into the group. Okay. Don't look at me, I can't do that.
Let's do this.
Is everyone else okay? Everyone else good?
Nobody else has the life force strain?
Physically, I suppose.
Maggie good?
Yes, I'm swell.
Great.
Does anyone know what exactly has happened to Adh'Ak?
He's unconscious, but I do not think he's dead.
Maybe he's just taking a nap.
It's a really hard nap.
A very, very
I
deep
shook him very
nap.
hard.
A very deep nap.
I think she was him under.
Did you hit him?
I tried.
Well, let me try.
Go ahead and just roll a d4.
I deserve this. I deserve this. She absolutely does. Yeah, I'm kind of the worst. I am kind
Adh'Ak is kind of the worst.
Oh, 3.
Adh'Ak, you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
That's a
You know what?
powerful
I
slap.
don't know what to do. You know what? I mean, should we get him to a doctor? I don't
Does
see.
anyone-
Anybody know how to heal?
I'm not.
Addic's our only healer.
I got two.
It seems that
Okay.
he's the only one who possesses the trait of healing.
Mike, do you know any doctors at Flame Series?
I'm sure we can find some. I mean, who's the strongest? Because it go.
I got him.
Well, does anyone recognize what kind of state he's in?
Cold and
Unconscious.
tired.
I checked his pulse. He's alive. Fainting.
Is his heart beating?
Yep. Scars like a dead. I mean, I didn't look inside the
We should just get out of here and see if we can find a doctor at Flame Series. I think that's the move.
I think so.
What if he's not here?
Then they can help him still. This is a doctor.
I mean, he
It
looks
looks
human.
sorry,
The doctor's not
Edgar, what do you
human,
mean if
just
he's not human?
I mean, humans don't tend to not wake up.
I mean, it's
really
fine.
unconscious.
Yeah, I don't think that it's just that way.
It seems that she possessed an unruly amount of magic. Perhaps it's a spell?
I still think
Let's
a
just go to
doctor-
town and ask
I
people.
think a doctor is.
Vivian scoops up Ezek in like a bridal fairy.
Yep. Okay. You go ahead and pick Adh'Ak up. No check required. They are a frail boy. Where and you said you wanted to try and find a doctor.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead and just roll just general perception.
Me?
Whoever wants to.
Can I get assistance on that?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
wait, what check is it?
Perception?
Who has the highest?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or more so, who would be like
Oh.
leading you guys
No,
through this?
And I also have my
Mike?
my doctor.
Okay, yes, go
Yeah.
ahead, Mike.
So can I do that with advantage?
Yeah, one of us will say.
A 10. You you find like an animal husbandry type. You find a vet. You find a vet. You find an apothecary. You find nothing that really is doctory.
I mean, what time of day would you say it is? Like night?
Like late-ish evening. Maybe like around 7.
At least go back to the tavern if we can't find a doctor.
This is time sensitive.
I don't know what this is.
Are we gonna just walk in with a limp body?
Yeah,
in our
are we
hands?
just like standing in the street? I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Or
It has to be a practice.
is there anyone like around us?
Yeah, we should ask somebody.
I mean, there are a few people kind of just like minding their own business in the street.
I start like moving on. Hey,
Uh,
do you know any doctors? It's an emergency.
Doctor. I don't think so. I don't know what that
Are there
means.
no doctors?
Healer.
there's our friend here is in quite dire condition. Do you know of any healers? Perhaps
Oh, they look dead. Are they dead?
they're not dead.
They're
I
not. Are you
promise
sure?
not dead.
And they have a pulse.
Okay.
Here, feel the.
I don't want to.
No,
I
no,
don't want to touch a body. We don't have doctors. When people are sick, they just go to the church.
This is
Well,
religious.
That's an option, I
It's
suppose.
his-
it's
He
his god,
is.
right?
He is
It's his
a follower of Aelfric.
Yes. That is a good idea.
To the church.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are a wonderful human being.
Megara, are you okay? with
Okay.
that?
We'll stand outside.
Yeah, stand guard.
Yeah. Stand watch.
Okay. You all head off in towards the Church of Sacred Flame. You've been here before, it's not hard to find. As you kind of enter in, one of the priests there, who is kind of just like kind of waiting by the door for anyone who would enter in, sees you all approaching and notices like the body that you're carrying in your hands and yells over to the other members of the congregation to like call upon like the bishop or any of like the like more healing centered religious figures. And he kind of like meets you outside. Oh dear, what has happened?
We don't know.
You're not sure.
Okay, bring him inside.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She has a medical condition.
She has
Don't worry.
One's birth,
You don't want to get anyone sick in the clergy, you know how it is.
one's birth is no medical condition. And a small like flame kind of pokes out of their head, and like kind of like you see like 2 bracelets appear on your arms and then break. And he said that should at least temporarily allow you to enter into the building if you would wish.
You want to come in? It's a pretty cool building.
All right. Yes. Okay. Take them. They, along with a few other people, take Adh'Ak and lay them down, like kind of at the front of the church onto an altar, where this one kind of older looking figure, maybe like of elvish descent, comes up. They are adorned in these very bright yellow kind of overhanging robes, and they come up and begin like just investigating Adh'Ak, kind of like feeling their pulse, checking their breathing, and then like running over them with some like kind of like small flame and spells before they get like right over Adh'Ak's heart. Call for the Archbishop. And like 3 of the members like run off immediately over into the left wing of the church, and almost immediately the what you presume to be the Archbishop of this church comes running out. They come out in front of Adh'Ak, who I'm assuming you all would kind of be around there.
Yeah.
Do you know what has happened?
No,
Unfortunately not.
Well, all right then. The bishops to me. Everyone else, I would ask that you gather at the back of the church.
Why?
May I ask why?
There are some things better left unseen.
No.
I don't. Sorry, wait, did they say to go to the back of the church or out of the church?
Back of the church.
We still see.
Like, could we, yeah.
Um,
So I don't want to let Ezra go.
Yeah, I don't
You
really
couldn't-
Essex.
I mean, like, you'd be able to know Adh'Ak is there, but you wouldn't really be able to get to see, like, specifics. You could see his body.
Okay, that's enough for me.
Yeah, Vivian starts heading to the back.
Okay. All right. The Archbishop takes.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can see any better? Or is that not possible?
You can make a perception check.
That's tough.
Did you roll? You didn't roll a d20.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's tough.
They look very similar.
They do, yeah. Ooh, that's way better. There you
14.
14. You kind of like position yourself so that you can see over the Archbishop's shoulder a little bit and get a look at Adh'Ak. And kind of like what the small ritual these people are doing.
Okay.
But pretty much it's somewhat fairly visible. You just can't see like Adh'Ak's face is the main thing. But the Archbishop comes up upon this altar and like kneels and then these 3 other bishops come on the left and right, and then in front, and kneel along with them. And like when they begin, you'd expect some kind of like grand like ceremony or performance, but they just simply hold out their hands in front of them and just begin to speak in a language I doubt any of you would know. Primordial.
I don't think, where would that be? I don't think I
You definitely, yeah, Ray definitely does not know Primordial.
That's a problem.
Oh my god, wait, what?
I think it's because I'm half genie.
Holy shit!
You do?
What?
Okay, so you can hear them. Well, I'll give you with your previous perception roll. I'll make it so that you can hear what they're saying. It means jack shit to you because you're not a religious person.
I could just hear.
You can just hear them and get the general sense of what they're saying. But it just, it's just a prayer to Aelfric.
Wow.
That's cool. I guess I'm not primordial.
Okay. And I think at this point, I would ask that you all leave the room.
I knew that was coming. Okay.
Okay, so, Adh'Ak. When you're kind of like put into this state by Vatrina, it's like falling asleep. You just simply blink into inexistence, in terms of like your subconscious. When you're placed upon the altar in the church and the archbishop and the different figures around you begin to pray, you feel yourself enter into this dream. You can see and you can feel that you are in this moment light. And you can feel your body and your soul as both tangible and intangible, interwoven together as nothing but flame and radiant energy. You see in front of you infinite sky, within the beginning and also the end, an inconceivable expanse of constant growth and decay. You see the center, a light so incomprehensibly bright it would blind any who gazed upon it. But you are light, so it cannot blind that which has already been blinded. Within you, you hear a voice as familiar to you as your own breath. The voice is yours, and yet the words are unfamiliar. You feel its touch on you, and you know the warmth of it, but never believed it could be as bright as it is now. The voice speaks, and you know it's true. My child, do you feel your light? Do you know its truth to be absolute? Let it flow. Let yourself become light. Become flame. You are my light. You are my flame. Burn, my child. Burn as hot as eternal light. Then be still, knowing you have done enough. And when that final statement is, like kind of resonates within you, would be the moment in which you wake up.
Oh my god. Okay, we're paused now on sport.
Okay, so to the rest of you, you see this faint, bluish, kind of bright light kind of begin to encircle the altar, kind of running beneath all the 4 priests. Ray, in particular, you begin to see that the priests' mouths are still moving, and the small flame that they have gathered in their palms is growing in brightness, but words don't actually seem to be coming out of any of their mouths. You all watch as Ezek's body begins to kind of take on this slight, almost bluish glow, and then it kind of shifts in color and tone, and at first is this kind of like dull, faint blue, morphs into this brilliant kind of white light and almost like a flame as Ezek's body kind of begins to almost be like lifted off by like their back, and you see like faintly, it's very transparent, these two like glowing flaming wings kind of come into existence out of Ezek's back and like hold him up. You can see that his eyes are just pure bluish light, and as like they're lifted up, their mouth opens and a voice not belonging to Ezek kind of like speaks to the room. To you who art my children, gaze upon the one whom I have chosen, for they shall be the one to deliver us back into the reign of light. And then Ezek's body just falls back down. And their skin is once again their typical color. Their eyes kind of go back to normal. And Ezek, you take in a very slow, kind of ragged breath and come back into consciousness.
Oh.
The room is incredibly hot right now. Like, even you guys in the back are like almost sweating. No.
I don't feel that.
Yeah, Ray doesn't. No, you still feel it. You would still feel it.
Is that hot?
This is the sacred flame.
It's not.
Oh, it's hot.
It's not a heat of flame.
It's a sacred temperature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not just your little normal temperature.
It's holy hot.
It's a god flame, not a flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Let's go.
yeah, I think I'm.
Let's go.
Vivian's going back up to the
Yeah.
front, seeing that Ezek is
I think
awake.
we're like running.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I'm
a-
rushing forward.
Pretty much like the whole crowd starts to like run up upon
Surgery theater.
Yeah.
Ezek. The Archbishop comes over and like places a hand on your shoulder. Are you awake?
I guess.
That is understandable.
So we'll wait for all of them to get to me.
Yeah, so the crowd kind of, I don't want to say like parts, but you guys managed to squeeze in and come up next to the altar near Ezek.
You see Ray doing that?
Ezek,
He's not even like looking at it, he's just like doing it. He's just posturing.
Ezek, as you come to, you you notice that something is different about your vision. And when you look around the room, you can't really see much out of like a certain range. Like, you can't really see the ceiling or the other sides of the walls, but everything like around you and close to you is like revealed in this way that you couldn't even like imagine. Things you didn't even know were hidden are seeable. And to the rest of you, Ezek's eyes are pure white.
Fuck.
So Ezek, you have 60 feet of true sight and no other vision.
Shit.
Oh shit.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever? Permanent?
What the fuck?
Get rid of your dark vision. Naturally being able to see 60 feet.
Your Minecraft family.
Okay.
Just gonna live on your side.
But you see everything.
Yeah, you guys are all staring at me, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Your eyes were white and you just had wings. Like, and also I'm concerned about, Vivian's concerned about him.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel?
I feel something. I can't really see correctly, which is.
Oh, you can't?
Were you aware of anything that just sort of happened? Would you be conscious?
How many fingers am I holding
Do
up?
I know that my wings came out and stuff?
No.
How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
You're really fine.
Ezek, to you, Ray looks as normal, but you can see physically the aura of heat that they give off.
Oh my god, it's so cool!
When you look at the mic in it, you can see the you can essentially see their growth, in the areas in which they're reforming. You can see on their leg the movement of the energy and kind of you can see it. Vivian looks normal.
It's chill.
And for Meg, they are they're brighter than they were. Their skin not like this kind of mucky green, but more of this just kind of plain kind of purple color. And they kind of give off this same kind of aura that Ray does, but rather than being one of warmth, is one of just slight shadow.
Shit. You all look really weird. Not you, Vivian, but
Did
you.
you drug him? That's the aftershock.
No,
Okay.
you have received the gift of Aelfric's vision.
Is that
Seeing
a good thing or a bad thing?
it's regarded as the highest honor anyone could ever receive.
Your eyes are pure white.
Yeah, I thought you were blind for a moment, but then you.
So you're, remind me again, you're 22, 23 years old? Oh, what was
I
it?
don't
Was
see
it
it.
25?
It was 23.
I thought you said 22.
How is this relevant to all?
I don't
His eyes are pure fucking white.
No, but okay.
It's just
I think
interesting.
we're beating around. Everyone saw the wings, right? I'm not insane. That happened.
They were doing some magic bullshit.
Yeah, was that not
I
the-
think
Some magic bullshit.
We heard a god's
Yeah.
voice.
Well, I just think
That's
that's
way
incredible.
over the wings.
I just think I just
He
thought.
levitated into the fucking
I
air.
thought the woman put maybe him under some spell, but this is so out of what I imagined.
Well,
Okay,
guys.
okay. I'm not 22 or 24, anything
21.
too close to that. So it's
21.
I'm 100 years old.
Oh, you're actually close enough.
And based on your guys' description of
You're
me from
growing.
a couple minutes ago, I think you have seen
Oh, that's weird.
yeah.
Can you fly?
Yeah. Well, they're gone now, so.
I'm assuming that you're not human.
Well, that is not typical.
I suppose you're right. Can I ask what? Oh, is that rude?
No, it's not. I'm an ASMR.
ASMR.
Would I know what that is?
Any of us?
Well, yeah, what is this?
Make a religion check.
You got it, bestie.
I'm not even going to that because I know Ray would not know because I don't know.
Which like
Oh, roll for it anyway.
my
Ooh, that's really good. That's a 19.
What's your
angelic kind of thing.
Okay, maybe I would know. It's a
Sorry,
22.
hold on.
Ooh,
22?
I got a 19.
19.
What checker would make it?
Religion.
Oh wait, is religion?
11.
11. You don't.
No, it's still 22.
22, 16. Okay, yeah. So the rest of you, in typical, kind of, mythos for the Church of Sacred Flame, an ASMR, I don't know how to pronounce it. ASMR is a half angel. In Ezek's particular case, they are a demigod.
Okay. What?
Different.
So the difference is that while instead of having half human, half angel, Ezek is half human, half god.
Holy shit!
I'm going.
Like, it's similar in the sense that Megara is half human, half Galdara. They're also a demigod.
We have two
God damn! Two parallels! Demi-
We have two
Parallelograms. We are.
Or what is it called? Mirrors?
Foils.
Foils.
Yeah.
We are foils. So.
Did you know you were a demigod?
Oh, until just now.
Would Ezek know?
I don't think so. If I don't know, then I don't think he knows. No, see, he doesn't know.
So none of us would like know that Ezek's like a demigod. We just assume.
Just
Yeah.
know that he's
Okay.
an ASMR.
Just a fun fact.
Yeah.
Just a fun little tidbit of information.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
No wonder Alfred picked it.
Coolio.
That's right.
Are you feeling okay?
Physically.
You were very out there for a moment. Scared squad.
Cool.
Well, I'm sorry to report you, my lady. I'm not sure. I'm a little sore. You know. 'Cause
So are they like usually invisible or like what's the deal with them?
they're just not there. They kind of manifest.
Cool.
While you were sort of having your thing, a voice that was not yours spoke through you. It was a very interesting occurrence.
Wait, am I the only person that would like understand it? Was it also primal?
No, it was in common.
Oh, okay.
Do I remember that?
Nope.
Something about
Or at the very least, it was spoken in a tongue you can understand.
Okay.
something about what did I write down? That you've been chosen to deliver us to the reign of light.
Probably.
I'm assuming.
I don't think they were talking to us. I think they were talking to
Well, I'm assuming an us is a more general term.
Right, but like
Not us specifically.
right. Yeah.
Well, if that's the case,
If it was a god and we heard it, then they were talking to us.
Yes.
it's a very tall one.
Well, you just go very high.
Never heard of God before.
I'm not sure what comes next.
I think next should be rest. I think we should really.
Well, I mean, I was just.
No,
Done a lot of
you,
that
you were unconscious.
I
That
don't
is not
know.
rest.
I think current game plan, we rest, and then we find a way to punch that witch in the face.
I do not think we should face her.
I
again.
agree. No, I
That's-
agree with Ray.
I also agree with that.
She made you unconscious in a second.
And I would like to return the favor.
At least work on it. At least work on
I
it.
don't. Okay.
It could
Why
be
don't we get back to the tavern and discuss
the
it?
tavern. We are in the presence of a demigod. We should get better.
Oh,
lodgings.
so you were okay with sleeping in the ruins, and then now there's a demigod?
I mean-
oh, sorry, an Aelfric?
Oh, we just sorry, we don't know a chosen.
A
We don't know
chosen,
he's
yeah.
My
A
bad.
chosen.
Hey.
You're all sort of up
Yo,
here.
can we like stop? Like.
Cut it out, cut it out.
Let's just go back to the tavern we were at. Get some food. Go to bed. Talk about it tomorrow.
I think this has been quite a
Some
draining
normalcy
day.
would
Yeah.
be much needed, I assume.
I hate to intrude, but I would almost have to insist Ezek rest here for now.
That's Zezzy's choice. Why?
There's a lot you need to know.
Can we stay and listen with them?
I mean, can
We are traveling with
can
Ezek.
we
No,
also
yes,
stay-
you can. It's not a task that can simply be done by one person.
Tight.
How long does the little bracelet thing work?
Oh, an hour?
Sure that. I will not be saying
Could
it.
you perhaps do it again?
Do it again, yeah.
Just
Can I ask what is that? What
What
how
is
are
what?
you allowing Megara to?
In almost a similar vein as to what happened to Ezek, I simply put a temporary bind on the more what would be an appropriate term to not
What's a PC
say
way
a
to say
slur.
this?
I go about this without saying a slur.
Try me, I've heard worse.
I put a block on the demonic parts of Megara.
Somebody
Doesn't
put a block on me.
someone put a yes
Oh.
in essence, yes.
Was it the woman we encountered? Did we get her name? Well, in the last encounter,
Lady Vatrina.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
You definitely
Right.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Lady Vatrina that put this block on you?
I mean, who else could it be?
I don't know.
What is the block on?
Yeah.
It was a block on the part of Ezek that is and relates to Aelfric.
That's strong faith.
See, but they can't have taken it. It's just knock you the fuck out.
Well, that is very nice to know. However many times you need to do whatever for her, please do so. I would like her to stay.
Yeah.
Progress. We're getting progress, guys.
Fucking
Hey, yes!
I would like that little bitch to stay here with me.
That is
Yeah.
I think we'll use the slurs.
that is perfectly fine.
Not fear.
There are plenty of beds in the left hall, and in the morning we can begin to fill you in on the kind of task that's been set before you and the implications behind it.
Cool.
Just gonna bow a little bit. Thank you for saving me.
It's our duty.
Andrew's just gonna walk away towards whoever the person directs him because he's not too sure if he's got a sense of responsibility, I guess.
You got a main quest, my guy. Like you
Yeah.
are.
I do have a main quest, right?
Okay. So
So first of all,
we're not paused. All right. So you all enter into the separate room and kind of take to your beds, kind of unwind the mic and it pops off their cap.
I don't think I'll ever get used to
I still wish I could do it.
I am beat
From my head.
from today.
it. Yeah, this has been quite an eventful day.
Finally, the only thing that soars not just my back. What? Where did you hit me? On my face? No, I'm asking out of character. Like.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, on your I just right out of your cheek. Oh.
There was a bee.
We have to start doing it.
Well,
To be fair.
We were
You were
very concerned.
very
We were
unconscious.
safe.
I did try shaking you like
Why are
vigorously.
you looking like that? I would never do anything.
Meg did it out of love. Meg did it out of love.
Oh, so you
It doesn't
hit
end
me.
up waking you up.
Oh, I mean, all of us did.
I didn't hit you.
No.
I
Okay,
didn't-
that
you
part's not
hit
true.
me the
That was just
hardest.
Meg. It was just Meg.
I don't like it.
Had to keep your head a little bit small before you became a chosen of blah 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 blah.
Well, whatever. Let's go.
Maybe that's it.
Let's go to
yeah,
bed.
okay.
As
It's
it
been
means
a
to
day.
sleep. And so do I, honestly.
Actions. I need to talk to Meg about something.
Ooh, am I in trouble?
You can have all the pictures. That's mine. Mine.
Really? Okay. We could go to some private.
Are you going to kill me?
Yeah, sure.
That would be great.
That would be
No, I just would like to speak with you. Please.
Fine.
So we go, I guess, somewhere. Where would that be?
I mean, there are rooms that are just empty.
No, you're just standing in the corner like Polaris side.
I keep going 1 room, 1 bed. 5 rooms, 5 beds.
Oh my god.
I can't remember now.
1 room, no beds.
5
Oh
rooms,
my
1
God.
bed.
No rooms, no beds.
Anyway,
We can go on to like the pews.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Symbolic.
So we're gonna go sit in the pews.
I'm not gonna sit in a pew.
Well,
Let's stand.
It's just a bench.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's
okay.
a
Sit down.
It's
Oh
a
my God.
symbolic bench.
It's a piece of wood, bestie.
It's a piece of wood.
It's in a church though.
It's in a church.
Okay. Meg's in a church.
Yeah, okay.
Not above her own.
But you sit
I heard the dig.
I understand why Meg.
Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I'll go over there. We'll stand in the aisles, and then later on. Okay.
No, you can sit.
No, I'm not sitting. What are you even worrying?
Okay.
Just trying to calm the racism right now.
I thought it would have been really funny if all this light exploded and then you ended up being a tiefling. Would have been very funny. It would have explained a lot. Come on, laugh. I know you can do it.
Are you okay?
Why do you care? Light man? Glow bug?
That's like.
I just do. Would you rather me go back to the other attitude I had?
Imagine you find out your whole life could have been a lie. How would you feel?
I guess I can kind of understand.
Really? Really?
This responsibility was put on me suddenly. I didn't ask for this.
Is your blood white? Curious. Imagine you scrape and cry, fight, for a glimpse of freedom. But then you blink and you're still in the cage.
I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm sorry, that's all I'm used to doing.
What happened while I was unconscious?
You exploded, which was really weird. You gained wings. And then an otherworldly voice declared you his, chosen. If you're wanting to know what happened before that, it was, we just ended in the ruins again and you were knocked out cold. Heart still beating, but obviously we can wake you up.
Are my eyes still like white? Are they
Oh, no, yeah.
permanently like
Yeah.
that? Oh,
That's cool as hell.
it is cool as hell, but I would like not. I would like you guys only to know that I'm an ASMR. That's a little too much anyway.
Wear
So.
some sunglasses. Wear some shades.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Just look like a blind person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You just turned into like the epitome of blonde hair, blue eyes, people who just have piercings. Now you just have
Ben, towhead.
Do you mind me asking what you were writing down? Seems to be.
Oh, and this.
Yes.
Curious about it, aren't you?
Yes.
Why would I tell you? You've been nothing but presumptuous and quite closed-minded since I've met you. Perhaps for good reason. I mean, you don't really know me, but then again, I don't really know you. So you don't get to know one of my secrets yet because you haven't tried to learn who I am.
You're right. And
So who was it? Who was it that made you this way? Men with opinions like you aren't born, they're made. So what was it?
someone I trusted very much. She was a tiefling.
Shocker.
She hurt me. And killed my brother. But in an indirect way. My parents gave my brother and I a set of necklaces. They were sort of beacons that could call one another. You'd be able to find the other person no matter where they were. And they were worth a lot. But we were told never to sell them. Because they were the one thing of each other that we would always have.
Did you sell them?
Yes. And my brother grew very ill, and we couldn't afford said it was the only way that I knew to help him. And so when I gave Shima the necklaces to sell, she ran off with the money. And Vista died.
How long ago was that?
And I've tried to escape. That is something I do understand. I had freedom.
The only way for true freedom is if you eliminate the hand that holds the whip. Are you wanting to kill this woman?
Yes.
Good. You can work with that. Anything else?
I think I owe you an apology.
Oh, this will be good. I'd love to hear this.
Listen, I can make excuses all day. But there's something I didn't realize about you before we encountered a witch.
She's pleasant, isn't she?
Quite. I haven't seen fear or anguish as true as yours since my brother's life slipped away from me. And it reminded me that part of you, that you also feel things. Saw you as inhuman. Yeah, in quotations. For the entirety of meeting you. And you're right, I didn't get to know you or give you a chance to explain yourself. And I'm sorry for judging you based on prior experiences of my own. But when you only eat rotten apples your whole life, you have to assume that all will be bad.
Just keep working on it. Garth. The journal. They're letters to my father. Not by blood. Perhaps someday if you keep up the niceness, you'll find out what's inside.
I sure will try.
We shall see, shall we?
going to pan out or who's going to make it out to the other end, but it's together or not at all from here on out.
Agreed. Alright, I would like to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm tired.
Just,
Sleepy.
All right.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. Wait, this is important.
Okay.
Everyone's in bed.
Yeah.
Ray's gonna go knock on like Ezek's like little bed frame.
Bed frame. Wait, before that though, he's. Good night,
Good night, Blow Man.
You fuck little man.
I'm trying to like whisper to like no one else to really hear except like just me and Ezek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, dude, awake? He's not pretty sensor, huh? The whole like, I guess like church thing stuff.
Yeah. You guys kind of saw the whole thing.
I just wanted you to know. I don't care if you're God or the devil or whoever you are. You're still the guy I met at the bar one night, alright? I don't want this responsibility thing to, change that relationship. Alright, dude?
I really appreciate that.
If there's anything you need to talk about the stress of it and all that stuff, I'm always here. Alright, that's all.
Thanks.
Good night, dude.
Night. And then he's gonna just.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Anything else?
I'm fucking
Vivian's
going
asleep.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually,
What?
the sending stone.
And what about the
Yeah.
sending stone?
I want to check on Lillian.
Do you want to do that in the morning
Yeah,
or
we can do
tonight?
it in the morning,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then everyone go ahead and take your long rest.
Yay!
Definitely now.
We're good.
So you all get up from your rest. Cap goes back on. Yeah.
Good morning. How did everyone rest?
These beds are so comfortable.
Yes, I
Ah.
agree. I think that it is
I can't.
a better sleeping situation than that of an old ruined church with horrible woman
Yeah.
in the basement.
With the feel of stone and the smell of blood and all.
Yes, it's quite improved.
Must it was.
Look over there.
You're right.
She's just on fire.
I think we should probably check with the Archbishop and about the whole thing.
Our thing.
Our thing.
Our thing.
I guess.
Let's see if it's not thing yet.
Yeah.
It is our thing.
I have something important I need to do beforehand.
Oh,
Is it
the stone.
room?
Yeah. Vivian turns around.
How does this thing
Turns
work?
away.
You just talk into it.
Lillian. Lillian? You're just gonna pocket it and then like go sit back down on the bed and just.
Did you turn it on?
Did you turn it off and back on again?
Maybe hers is dead.
She could be asleep. It's too early.
What's the time difference? Time's okay.
I don't think we should jump to conclusions.
There's nothing. Anything can go wrong with the setting, so.
Oh my god, god, you got as it gets left undelivered and has a panic attack.
Oh my god!
Not even left on red, my boy.
I know.
Oh my guy.
Listen, Hadd'Ak, William promised you the bullets. I'm sure she won't break that promise. She's fine.
Anything could have happened to her.
She might be in
while
the
we
water
were
closet.
away. A lot of things happened to us while we were away from her. What's to say?
Does she seem like a target?
Yes, very much so.
I guess you're right.
She seems perfectly capable of defending herself.
I don't doubt it.
Do you want to go to, what was it?
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go there.
Where in the woodlands?
Swarky.
Let's see what we got.
Okay,
I
we should not jump to conclusions.
I agree with Vivian.
Try again after we talked later, Bishop. And if not, if she doesn't respond, then I'd like to try and go to her.
Woodlands?
In the woodlands, yes.
We can discuss.
They already know.
We can discuss after. After we talk to the
I'm important.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, you head outside, and in just kind of like the main foyer area, the Archbishop is there, and you can see they've got this really big, old-looking book, and at the moment they're just kind of like standing and like kind of flipping through it a little bit, waiting for you guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that all the fun?
You unhinged too.
Yeah, I know. It's a Megara thing to do.
Try to get the
For everyone, for the listeners at home.
audio listeners at home love you to death.
My fault.
That was.
I'm a lot louder than I expected to be. That was my bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Did you not notice that?
That's
Anyway.
a stop.
For the listeners at home,
listeners at
there
home,
is a
we have
plastic
a-
skeletal rat.
We have a, yeah.
It's Halloween.
And Ellie has just unhinged the plastic skeletal rat's jaw.
Me whenever details get revealed.
For those of you at home.
Audio listeners at home love you to death. Ellie just pogged. Ellie just pogged and unpogged like a goblin shark.
Let's get back
Okay,
to
okay, we're talking to the Archbishop.
Right.
Would I call the Archbishop father technically, or is that like
You could call,
It's technically correct.
yeah, father wouldn't be wrong.
Bishop? Was
Priest,
Okay.
technically, like
Okay,
reverend
my
is
guy.
also appropriate. Reverend, father, priest, any or. Bro.
I'm
Underling.
Yeah, you was Chinese period.
I don't even know how they would refer to you. That's the real question.
Holy
Let's find out.
one. Let's find out.
Alright, if you would all accompany me, and we may talk in my study.
Okay. That happens.
Alright. So, he takes you to the study, and kind of, like, sits behind, this desk, and, like, laid out are, just, like, an assortment of, like, chairs and shit for you guys. Okay. So, I think it would be best to start off by asking how many of you know the story of Galdara's fall?
I don't know.
We do.
Do I?
No, Lillian told us, right?
Yeah, was that the story that Lillian told?
Possibly. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she
I'm
told
pretty
us.
sure it was the fight and the
Yeah,
fall and
that
other.
I would say if you have proficiency in religion or history, you know
Yeah, I
it.
have +2, so.
I have religion, baby.
I have
I have +2 for
I
religion.
think that's how high my
Wait, so I don't
I have
know?
+4.
Do you have proficiency in religion or history?
I have +2 in religion.
But do you have proficiency?
Oh,
Do you have a little
so
black
I'm
dot
not-
in either?
Oh no, I don't think I do. Hold on.
Oh wait, is,
no.
never mind. I do not
I
have
do not.
perfumes.
No,
I lied.
don't.
Okay, so only the mic in it.
But I would know
And me.
my back.
And you.
Yeah.
Huh? No. You would know
Get good.
the appropriated version.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay.
I'm assuming he's gonna tell us.
Yeah. So the mic in it and Ezek know of it. Very well. The versions you two know are probably have been warped in some way or another. Truthfully, when all the gods came together to take dominion over their separate areas of existence, Galdar and Aelfric served as the opposites of each other, one of light and the other of dark. Often in stories and the mythos of the sacred flame, Galdar is painted in a very harsh light. That is not to say that they are good, but it is to say that not everything about Aelfric is as pure and holy as you would believe them to be. There are multiple sides to all gods, pure and unpure. When Aelfric began assembling his parts of the continent, he was prideful and displayed his strength of light and flame like a trophy and held it above the other gods. Galdar grew spiteful and jealous, and the two fought. In the stories we tell, in stories the church tell, it is said that Aelfric wins this battle. In truth, neither win. The reason we believe Aelfric to have won is that his existence continued on in the worship of his people. The ruins outside of town, the older original church, is dedicated to a woman known as Lupella. She was the first to kind of serve in the position that Ezek now stands in, as the kind of Aelfric's chosen person. In her case, Galdar was already gone, and so she gathered those for his worship and to kind of follow in his aspects. The last time a chosen member of the Sacred Flame was revealed was almost 200 years ago. A woman named Opeli. She, along with several other of her companions, went on a similar journey to kind of stop a potential uprising. They caught it in the very early stages and were able to put a stop to it almost immediately. It was about 15 years ago that I received a vision or a glimpse into the possibility of the next coming of a chosen one. However, in that vision, I believe the chosen was Vista, your brother. But in the appearance of his death, the role was passed on to you.
I knew I wasn't meant for this.
You misunderstand. It didn't fall upon your shoulders. When Vista died, Aelfric came to them and offered to them to, in that moment, become his chosen, and he refused, and simply put, believed that you were better fit.
He was always looking out for me. Even in his final moments. So, what does all of this mean?
Well, simply put, it means somewhere in the world, someone is working towards Galdar's resurrection.
He's
And
hiding.
you're being you're being revealed now implies that they are at a point in which they will not be easily stopped by the general conflicts one runs into when trying to revive a god.
So you want us to stop them?
It's mandatory.
If we were to fail, can I ask what will happen?
There would be a onslaught of terror and pain and torture in all beings, ushered into a world where the only thing you can do is feel terror and pain.
So that's not great.
Sounds quite no one likes pain.
Why would they
Terror.
do that? Why would they want that? Would they not be able to live within that?
I can't say I can apply logic to the reasonings of a being who has existed before time was even a concept. But how I would suppose is that in their mind, they see the age that we are in now as Aelfric's age, one of life and of existence. Thus, the antithesis to that would be a void of nothing and a almost bubble of just darkness and pain.
The followers that people during the reviving of the god know why would they do that? Would they not also feel the pain and the terror?
I don't know.
Do you know how long we would have before this new world would come to fruition?
I don't know.
Well, you at least know where we should go first.
They stand up for a moment and go over to one of the bookshelves that's kind of against the sides of the wall. And after a few moments, pull out a very old-looking book and bring it back over onto the table. When Opeli and their group went to put a stop to it, they were able to recover this. And they, open the book. It essentially, in here, lays out Galdara's mantra, their beliefs, and powers and spells and rituals. The ritual for the resurrection is complicated and requires many, many pieces. The most important part are 3 beings. In the text, it's translated as the Fine Lady, or the, Grace of Shadow, either or. The Unbreakable Body, or the Heart of Stone, and the Tortured Soul, making up the prime aspects of their existence. Along with that is the requirement for a body, that of which Galdara can take the form of, and this almost like a puppet vessel has to be one capable of housing power beyond anything anyone could know. So when Opeli came upon them, they were attempting to transfer human life into another body. Presumably, this kind of transferring of soul and essence would have to be done hundreds of times before a vessel suitable enough for Galdar could be formed. Within that, there are artifacts that kind of came into existence upon the mutual destruction of both Aelfric and Galdar. That being his hands, his eyes, and his heart. Galdar's. And scattered somewhere in Orsterra are those 5 fragments.
So, do we need to find those fragments? Is that what you're saying?
There are 3 ways of going about it. You could stop them from planting and transferring souls into the vessel, find and protect or destroy one of the fragments, or find and kill one of the 3 entities mentioned within the ritual.
Do we know who these entities are?
It varies.
What are you trying to say?
What would happen to the 3 of them if Galdar were to be resurrected? Would they die? Would they ascend to godhood?
In spirit, they bring forth the things Galdar wants to see in the world. So, darkness, pain, and anguish. From what I would guess is upon his resurrection, the 3 people who embody those things most essentially transfer over into the world as more abstract but apparent constructs.
This is a lot of information. So we don't know how much time we have, or where the things we need to destroy or protect are, or do we know where they're trying to resurrect him?
Do you know people who would know all this stuff?
I don't know of anybody.
Is there any way we can track these 3 people?
Only through the means that you could track anyone else, really.
Do you guys know about Meg?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean about Meg?
Yeah, no. Meg was.
I think I might have been.
I'm getting a freaking idea.
No, you were there. You were
I
conscious.
was conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't
Yeah.
unconscious
No,
until
we
you left.
were all together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so you
getting-
definitely heard us.
Yeah, we all
Are we
know.
paused?
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Let's finish
Let's
this.
keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I revoked my question therefore.
That's
Unless unless you can find someone who was close to and alive during the last attempt to revive Galdar, there would be no one who would know more than what we already have gleamed.
How long ago was the last attempt?
About 200 years?
Like, do you know?
No, I've been in Loa for a very long time.
Oh, that's tough. So the one's just like wandering around aimlessly?
Do we have any?
Sounds a bit like a wild goose chase.
I have any.
That's true. Alright, well, thank you. I guess we're gonna go set off and try to end this thing or something.
I'm sorry that there's no more that I can tell any of you, but that's simply just all the information we have.
There's much more to have before. You have done enough water.
I think we all need to talk.
Yes, I think we do. Yo. Yes. I think that would be in order.
Yeah.
Alright, pause.
Great.
Woo!
It's so on. It's so happening.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys exit out of.
Chew your food.
You started the
It's for the bit.
Oh no, I've had too much sugar.
Are the audio listeners at home?
Love you to death.
Love that, correct?
There's also, for the audio
I'm
listeners at home,
treat.
we've all eaten a lot of sugar. Sorry.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Yeah, because you generalization.
Okay, anyways.
Alright.
So, you guys exit out of the Archbishop's study. What do you want to do?
Talk about it.
Talk
Yeah.
about our drama.
Can we go back into like
Let's go back to
the room?
private area.
Yeah, the private room.
Private will count.
Okay. So, easy enough to do.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so we have a lot to do.
This is so much information just sort of unloading upon us.
Okay, let's work it out, right?
Okay.
You said there were 3 things we could do.
Yes.
Someone tell me them because I forgot.
We kill the entity, the entities, I don't know.
Stop the creation of this vessel
Okay.
Or the artifacts.
or the artifacts. We
Okay.
don't know where they are or how much time we have.
Okay, well, let's think about this, right? The first one, we kill that entity. I'm sure that all of those guys are probably protecting it, and if based on past experience, we are not nearly ready enough to go and take them out. So that's out.
I think that a good plan of action would be the body or the artifacts.
Well, the body, we can go see Lillian.
For killing one of like the 3 people, right? The only one we can do right now is Meg, and that's not happening. That's off the table.
Why not?
Both of you two assume you can
Two
kill
are
that, first
friends.
off. Meg,
I do not think I can get you.
you are
Even
more
five
than
shots.
just a way to a solution.
They're counting on me not dying. So that would be the best course of action.
No, it's not really.
Third best course of action. The best course of action, so we don't have to kill any of our friends. And we dick around and see if we can find one of those artifacts and destroy it.
We have a lead on the body. We can stop that experiment. Lillian went back to see Kaiden was working on that. It has to be what he's doing.
That is true.
He's a part of all this, right? He had to report his findings to Therion and Lady Vatrina. Obviously, he's a part of this.
Okay.
He's making the body. Which is
So are you
concerning for Lillian's involvement.
Are you suggesting we make our way to the woodlands?
I think we are soon late. What are you so scared of? Because I know my way around.
Have you ever been to Duskwear? Let's stay away from Duskwear.
Well, we are going to Sparky, so.
I just pull it.
that's where the cult of the fallen resides.
That sounds nice.
Cute.
Let's go find our friend.
It's the very top.
Okay, we're well away from that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll just have to be sneaky.
It's a whole ass continent.
It's a tree forest.
Yeah, and we'll need to be sneaky about it.
Yeah, I think that's.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we're on the other side.
Oh, it's fine. We can get there. We just gotta run real quick.
Before we go, we should have
I made it.
one more meal. Because I'm hungry.
The Last Supper.
Whoa.
I haven't
Get me out with your Jesus comparison.
I haven't eaten since those snow cones. I really need some food.
Yes, some food.
And Mike, do you have a path to what
I
is
do.
it? Swarky?
I traveled this. I came from Swarky, so it shouldn't be too
Another place I haven't been.
It's a very lovely town. It's very small.
And do you think we will find William hiding there?
The only left side was last I checked, and it was something like that that he was doing.
It really is the only lead we have, so I suppose.
Yes. That's option. Yeah.
I suppose.
Let's get food first.
Okay.
We haven't eaten since the snow cones.
That is true.
Yeah.
we did do battle and then
Jonathan's wearing off. We're starting to
I'm
get
sure the
hungry.
church fat
Yeah,
ass.
after like 12 hours.
honestly,
so
yeah.
finally
Like,
wearing
I
off.
feel like
The
church probably had breakfast.
Oh.
We've had a
Brekkie.
Brekkie.
Did-
We just ate the hosts. It's fine.
You know, the body of Christ.
Mhm. The blood of Christ.
The crackers. What are
They're
they
called hosts.
Are they actually?
Yes, that's what they're
Okay.
called.
Speaking in the sense that this may.
You could also eat Ezek.
Whoa!
The body of
I
Christ.
do not consent to that!
The body and the blood of Christ.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Okay, well,
Wait, okay, this is a dumb. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that. I'll ask that later.
Okay.
speaking in the
I'm gonna write it down though.
This may be our last calm meal together. I would like to enjoy ourselves, and so everything's on me. Drinks included.
I know we're eating at the church. Like,
No.
they're not gonna charge us.
No, we're going.
We're going out.
Fine.
We're going out of town, man.
We're finding the
Let's get
most
fucking
fancy
The world
restaurant.
is ending. We need to fucking
The
hustle.
world is ending, and so we can hustle.
We need to do
tomorrow.
it on a full stomach.
Yeah, we can hustle the money in the end. Alcohol included.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Ezek knows how to
I
drink.
deserve it.
No. We're not
I just thought you
drinking.
said you know how to drink.
No one is drinking. Did you not hear? The Archbishop
I
the
bet
world is
you
ending as
10 gold.
And
every time
I
I
am now a demigod, and so I think that I get to say we can drink whenever.
I think that we need to be at our sharpest perception and our
You think
most
you
keen.
can outdrink who? Do you think I can outdrink Ezek or the other way around?
I don't think
Oh, I
anyone
like to see
should be
you
drinking
try.
at all.
Oh, I'm
We
gonna
have
try.
a quest. Oh my gosh, Dave.
Vivian, my lady.
You don't have to partake
You're
in
trying
any
to
of the
revive
fun.
a god.
I mean, if you want to be boring, that's alright.
We're not doing
I have
anything.
thrown myself in with a bunch of scoundrels. I cannot believe this.
If you would like to be boring, that's fine.
You trying
want
to
to be
peer
safe.
pressure them?
I want to be safe. The world is going to end in an uncertain amount of time, and we have been tasked with ending.
If he can't be racist, he's gonna be mean, so.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
10 gold. I can outdrink you.
I don't. Okay, like literally out of character, I do not think it would be a good idea to get drunk. It's the morning. We just woke up.
Over persuasion.
We'll wait until 5
Doesn't
o'clock.
happen anymore.
Daisy, we don't know that the world is ending. That is what the Archbishop told us. Any man can lie.
Lady Vatrina also
Also,
told us that.
Lady Vatrina was very.
We
Very
are
clear.
going to stop
That's their
whatever
goal.
this is. I am going to stop whatever this is. This is my responsibility. You guys are just being
I don't know,
strung
man. They
along.
had a pretty old book.
Your responsibility
Such
is my
old,
responsibility.
credible source.
Rhea, I appreciate you trying to help in all this, but if anything, it's Megan's responsibility to fix all of this.
Bullshit. If you guys are doing this, we're all in this together.
I have a
I'm
way
good.
we can end this very quickly.
Oh, That's
and
not.
we're
Are
not
we gonna be
going
holding
to
her
kill
back
you.
from fucking killing herself the whole
Yes,
time?
probably.
Like a fucking psychic.
Oh, here's her character
Jesus.
development starting.
Character development, she's trying to kill herself repeatedly. Anyway.
Gotta put Meg in a psych home.
Yeah. I'm admitting it's something on this area.
You gotta go on a grumpy sock vacation.
She has the vapors. Okay, so I guess we're going to a tavern
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yes.
Vivian does persuade us to not go in there.
Oh, I don't know.
What? Nah.
Can I roll a like guess what, like when I get there?
Yeah,
can I
you can
a
roll
persuasion check to,
persuasion.
like fucking. It's not a good idea, gang. Hold
I have
on.
mine, so you're on. Thank you.
I also have a -1 for persuasion, so let's see.
Let's see what I got.
That's 5.
I'm gonna assist you on
Oh, assistant. Okay, thank God.
Does anyone have post-it notes?
That's an 8.
Okay.
Better. She's not very
I put stuff
persuasive.
in my room.
Okay.
Are you looking at the cookbook?
I am looking at the
What's
cookbook.
anti-persuasion?
What is anti-persuasion?
that.
It's also persuasion. You just
Oh,
in your
Roll it
favor.
again.
It would,
To see if-
Wow, let me rude ask a question.
or you just, decide.
Yeah, because you're.
I don't know.
Okay.
What's Ezek's DC for drinking?
You're lightweight.
How much persuasion would it get? Take out of a scale of 1 to 20 for you to not.
It's like a scale of 1 to 30.
Oh yeah, it's scale of 1 to
You can
30.
roll higher than 20 though. No, sorry, you can get a higher than 20
Well,
by.
30 then.
You can roll 1 to 30.
What's the DC on drinking yourself wasted? I don't know.
Essex is like a 500. Totally kidding.
You do it.
So what are we doing here? What's happening?
We're going to a tavern.
Are we going to Pippin's Tavern?
That's an Atlas Dam.
Oh, I forgot. What was the? Oh, right. I'm
There's
so
That was where we slept. What was he a
My brother
lion?
is the one who does the.
The lion was the snow cone guy.
Oh, what was that other guy?
Is the one who runs the.
Leodrin,
Yeah.
I think. And they ran the stuffed grizzly.
Sure. Is that's tavern?
Yes.
Let's go there. It's kind of pouty.
Okay.
Essex is ready to drink.
It's 11 in the morning. We just got up.
It took a couple hours for him to tell us all that stuff.
I know, but it's not even noon yet. Like, come on.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
Yeah, we'll wait and then we'll eat and then we'll wait some more until 5 o'clock and then we'll drink.
So we're just gonna waste the day instead of traveling?
Okay.
Potentially last.
Essex just found out that his brother sacrificed himself
that's
for him.
fine. That's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
great. Okay, we're going.
Okay. So you guys head in to the stuffed grizzly. There's when you enter in, it's not too insanely packed, but there are some customers kind of eating or enjoying lunch vibe, tavern.
The tavern vibe.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull up the thingy. There you go. So yes. So the stuffed grizzly. You can see on one of the ends the hearth is up and going. There are bearskin rugs kind of scattered about a little bit, and you can see behind the counter Ladrin kind of like going around doing their tavern keeper thing.
Alright, let's start at Riverlands.
Hey Lane. Good.
For the listeners at home, Lena's just arrived. Are we pausing?
Back in.
It's a tavern.
It's a tavern.
What race is the tavern keeper?
They're just a human.
Oh,
Titan's brother.
You don't know
that
that.
is
I didn't realize.
Yeah. Out of character, you guys know that.
Out of character.
Who was the owl person?
The Owlin is the Owlin.
That's the end. What if we just like went up and like, hey, what's your lineage? Like, what's
Yeah,
your
I've
family
been
like?
trying the entire time, every time we meet this guy, to try to subtly drop hints, but I can't. Because there's no way I would know that.
Yeah.
So we're in the tavern.
The largest glass of water you are allowed to get.
Ooh.
Brings an entire like water.
Okay.
I'll work on
Okay,
that.
okay, okay.
For the for the rest of you.
What food you got?
Rocks.
The cookbook.
For the audio listeners at home,
Oh my
we
God,
have
it's
brought
the
out the
It's at home.
AdhD cookbook.
I didn't finish it. I have to like brush with tea and singe the edges. It's a whole fucking process.
Eggs and chives.
I would love to see that ASAP. Okay, because I'm the demigod here, and the demigod needs to.
I will take a ham
So
platter
holy.
Yeah, I am.
with
I just
1
worship
cup of
patience,
mead.
motherfucker.
Cup like
Discuss that.
a pint or
Just whatever, like.
Patience.
okay,
is
all right.
virtue.
Okay.
I'm just merely joking. I can do Really.
I will do a ham platter and tea.
If you must know.
What
while I
brew?
was away
God,
from
that's
being-
British.
I apologize.
Makes British. Jade?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, cool.
I'm demigod.
Yum.
Demigods, drink tea.
Wow. Lady, do you mind turning?
Take your time. Wait, lime.
The tacos sounds delightful.
All right.
If you don't see what you like, ask. I don't like it. I'm kidding. Stop.
Says something funny. Don't you dare fucking laugh.
Shut the fuck up.
Someone's a little
As we
unhinged.
know, that always works 100% of the time.
Mhm.
You ask someone not to laugh.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so don't laugh.
Sid, don't laugh.
Wait, Sid, don't laugh.
Hey, I'm a very.
I know why I thought you would do.
Okay, I will take the biscuit, ham, and egg.
All right.
5 of them.
Fit for a demigod.
You don't know you're a demigod. You don't know that
That's why I
yet.
kept saying it out of
You're
character.
chosen.
That's why I kept saying it out of
Okay,
character.
chosen. Got it.
The choose.
I wasn't using this voice when I was saying it.
Yeah, you're still just some fucking guy with wings
I'm a chosen.
and true sight.
His head was already big enough.
Crabs.
You a crabs. All right. All right.
Oh, yeah.
And drinks.
Tea. Tea.
Tea all around if you'd like.
Tea?
We're waiting till later then. Okay. Wait, so
How'd you
like,
be?
You told me no alcohol.
Yes, you're listening to me. Thank you.
Brew. You want water, brew? No, of tea.
what?
I'm confused.
Brew like
Yes,
jade.
tea.
Oh,
You just
the
I
way
know
that we
you
were like,
want.
yes.
Yes.
Whichever one is your favorite, I will be fine
I would
with.
think
Okay.
all the types of tea mixed into one. The ultimate tea.
Tea
The
square.
optimized
Optimized tea.
Earl Grey.
I can't. I'm not in the mood to come up with a fantasy name for Earl Grey.
Grey Earl.
Grey Earl.
The gray lady.
The Grey Lady. That's a
Love it,
ghost.
it's polarized.
All right. So, it doesn't take too long before all that gets out to you guys.
Yep.
Wait, what's
You have been given a massive 1-gallon pitcher of water.
Oh my god.
Do, do,
Oh,
do,
refreshing.
do, do,
How is
do.
your water?
You see Mike just like get a little bit
I
bigger.
am a little bit.
A little bloody.
More porous.
Bloated.
What time would you say it is?
Noonish.
You squished me? You squished me right now? A little bit of water.
That's
Oh,
gross.
like a fucking
That's kind of gross.
A bogey. Makes you get
Crabs are
closer.
decomposing.
Whoa. I suppose that you have been through a lot today, and if we are not planning to travel until next morn, perhaps I was a little too strict about drinking. So I I don't want whatever happened last time with Megara to be.
You liked it. It was a lot.
I agree that we should remain responsible while, on a quest to save the world or whatever, but I would like something to take the edge off, so thank you for your permission.
You're
Lily.
welcome.
So what are we doing the rest of the day?
Well, I just think why don't we hang around in the tavern until it's later? It's clearly where we're going.
We'll snack.
Yeah, we'll snack, we'll talk,
snack
and hang
talk
out.
May, you have a spell book?
Until the second it turns to 5 p.m.
Study session?
I
Sorry,
would
Sash.
like to
Okay.
I want to study a little.
Go ahead and have both of you roll arcane.
I would like
What's
to
up,
mention
Isaac?
though this during this time, Isaac is trying to contact Lily.
Okay.
Actually,
Don't
16.
make us sad.
16.
I'm sad. Is he successful at all? I'm assuming no.
No.
So he's growing increasingly more worried.
And increasingly more drunk.
That direction anyway. So.
Okay.
Arcane.
11.
Yeah, Isaac is
11.
sad.
11.
11. That's my number of the
He's
night.
Alright.
a crazy sad.
All right. So now it's later.
It's later.
Is there anything that comes from this?
4 hours.
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
Yeah, you just,
And
eventually
then
you'll
the second
get there.
The clock turns 5.
I will take a spiked ale.
Oh my god.
Anyone else?
Me.
Gotcha.
Okay. What do you, so ale is inherently fermented. So, do you want extra, the more of the shit in it? Is that what you mean?
More shit, yes.
More
I
shit.
would.
Okay, got it.
Strongest thing you have.
For me, I will not take what as a having.
No, I'm kidding.
I will.
Yeah, just something moderately strong.
I would
Okay.
just take the ale.
Got it.
Normal standard ale.
Yep.
So,
Pint.
as it's the only one
Pint.
drinking?
Broop, broop.
No, Ray is drinking.
No,
Ray's
it's
drinking too.
so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm stupid. Sorry.
It's just ale, though.
Yeah.
Normal
What's Ray's constitution?
ale.
Kind of high?
16.
16? Yeah, you probably won't be drunk by the end of the night.
Mine's 17.
Oh, yeah, you guys are both fine.
I will have a glass of red wine.
Alright. You get that.
Oh, that would go straight. Anything for you, Ray? Or Mike?
I would die if I touched alcohol, I think. I don't know what would happen to me.
Do you want to find out?
Science experiment.
Let's not put
What would
your life in
happen?
danger.
I am a
What
very,
would happen?
I'm quite literally lightweight.
Bartender, do you know what would happen?
Nope!
Bartender,
And I don't want to be liable.
Fair
I
enough.
see. I see.
Isaac. Very turns to Isaac and says, I'm very sorry.
Combining alcohol and shrooms. No, that's not what I mean.
Whoa, you're interrupting a very sacred moment here.
Okay,
Hold on.
We must
let's
know.
roll it back. Vivian turns to Isaac.
Yeah.
Okay.
And says, I'm very sorry about your brother.
Just chugging on his drink. Just gonna slam it. I'm also sorry.
I know that siblings can be very important.
Do you have any of your own?
Yes, I have siblings.
Have you ever lost any of them?
You even take a sip of her drink. Done talking about this.
Yo, Mike.
A little bit.
I cannot
Why
remember
tipsy
what it was.
flowers don't tip over? Are you fucking kidding me?
We have to go to stop the body.
You said you wanted to go for a specific reason.
To stop the body from being made.
Never mind. I misheard. Take a sip.
It's a weakness to not want to go home yet.
How long would you say it would take to travel to Swarky?
To Swarky?
That's where we're going, right?
Yeah, like a day and a half.
Okay, so yeah, we can travel.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
First thing in the morning.
On the morrow.
In Isaac's tipsiness, he's gonna turn to Megan. Just winked at her.
Usually when people wink, they want something.
No.
Oh, okay. Just show your girlfriend's not answering you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know. He went from absolutely off the rails to just.
No! No.
I don't understand why she's not answering.
You're probably fine.
I thought it was going so well.
She's busy.
We're traveling down there tomorrow. We'll probably get to see
What
her.
if she doesn't want to see me anymore?
It's not
Why
that.
doesn't she? What have you
What
done in
would,
the past?
what could you have
day?
done to make
It has
her
been
dance?
a day.
I don't
It's been
know.
or two.
He says it on his period.
Yeah.
Look,
This demigod here.
Demigod.
He is his first cycle. He doesn't got it.
No, Emma's just fucking pissed.
You're a fish in a vast open sea. She's a cat, and she picked you. So,
Okay, but don't like cats like eat fish. Oh, it's like a really like that
what
one.
should she eat?
That's.
I
don't like that.
Whoa!
I don't like those implications.
Meg, what? There's no bites. There's
Don't.
no bites.
You'll give it some.
Oh.
What am I gonna do, huh?
I really hope you're right, mate.
Audio
I
listeners,
really like
Sis
her.
judging me for being on Pinterest.
Yeah.
It's you guys are conversing.
I just said something important.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I really hope you're right, mate. I really like her.
I think she likes you too.
Or-
She definitely responded to you because you were behaving importantly.
Are you guys?
How many days behind are you?
Are you guys like a thing?
Oh, yes.
I picked up on that. Did you not?
Is that what you mean by? Oh.
She's my thing, I'm her thing. We're a thing together.
God, I thought you guys were like close friends.
What did you think the eating thing was?
I have kissed her.
I don't.
A
I thought
lot.
like
A
maybe
lot.
some-
I've kissed her a lot.
I regret saying you could drink.
I'd like to kiss her more.
All right, Isaac. Bartender's putting you on water.
Another!
This is not ladylike conversation.
You don't think about kissing women ever, Vivian?
Okay.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, well, Vivian takes another sip of wine.
Women are hot.
Adamantly does not.
Women are very hot.
You're cool. We're friends.
Do you not have romantic interest?
No, I don't care.
Ray, romantic art? Anyway.
Wow, that comment really caught me off guard.
Wait, what comment?
About you never think about kissing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Any woman in particular.
we got a big day. Come on. Let's go to bed.
What time is it?
It's like 8.
It's like 8 p.m.
It was your idea.
Prime drinking time.
It was your idea to have sort of a row before we leave.
Dinner.
You already ate dinner.
Second supper.
Second supper. Meg, that's the spirit.
Are we fucking hobbits? What is happening?
It's dinner and then no, it's supper. Yes.
Supper and then dinner.
Supper
Yeah,
and
supper
dinner.
and dinner.
So dinner.
No.
Dinner.
Dinner's lunch, supper's dinner.
Dinner's lunch, supper's dinner. Yeah.
No,
There's luncheon.
lunch is called luncheon.
Luncheon.
I don't know
In the
anymore.
south?
We're
Luncheon.
talking about the South, not hobbits.
Oh.
Okay.
If you guys are gonna stay here, I'm gonna go take one more walk around the town, just see what's around.
Oh.
Alone.
Yeah.
I may be tipsy, but I'm not stupid. I don't think that's a good idea.
We are up against some very malevolent forces, and I don't know how much.
You can also start ugly kiss with
Not really.
The whole fire thing.
My hair is usually not fiery.
It is quite red.
You get a
It's
little
black.
excited
Yours-
sometimes.
It's
like-
literally black.
Okay, whatever. Your skin is red. You know what I fucking mean.
Um.
Does anyone want to join me on this walk? It's too beautiful out for me not to go.
It is cold as shit.
Yeah, it's very cold and also
Well,
very dark by
the cold
now.
never bothered him anyway.
I'm a warm guy.
Okay, calm down.
Okay.
It's like winter dark out, dude.
Like the dark.
Why do you like? Do you want to like perceive? Like, why do you want to?
I just want to go out for a walk. It's been a long couple of days. Maybe just want some alone time.
You want some alone? Okay. Well, then why did you invite people along with you?
Because we don't want.
Because you guys don't want me to go.
Okay. Well, if you need some time with your thoughts, then just meet us back here.
Alright. See y'all.
Stay safe out
Please
there.
get out there.
Peace.
Vivian isn't suspicious of anything. She isn't suspicious. She's a sweetheart.
Which I probably get that one back too. At the end.
No, you.
Ooh.
Asmik. Yes.
Me?
Yes.
No.
You think it's time to turn in?
No.
Alright, Vivian bridal scoops as a
Oh, this is familiar.
Before we go, I want to just take one shot. Barkeeper, one shot.
Okay.
Why are you carrying me now?
Because I do not trust you to walk on your own 2 feet.
Can fly.
Right now.
We are not flying, that's for sure.
I don't think you could actually.
I think sleep would be best, so we're going back to the tavern.
Okay.
Okay?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, because Ray's fine.
Well, to be fair,
As it was
hurting
going
more.
very hard.
Okay.
Already hard.
Yeah, no,
I
Okay.
thought you only had the one glass.
Okay,
Does
we
have a hard,
still-
higher
So are we back at the end now?
Yes, you're back in the inn.
Okay.
I'm still on the right.
Vivian
Huh?
carries,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vivian Bridal carries Ezek up like to the room, like tucks him in a little bit. Fluffs his pillow.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Goodbye, tall lady. Good night.
You know my name.
That's kind of FNAF.
Now.
Ooh.
What is your name again?
It's Vivian.
Vivian. Good night, Vivian.
Good night.
That is so comfortable.
Vivian goes to her, and we're sharing a room, so.
What?
No.
I would like to have a conversation with Vivian.
Okay.
Conversation with me.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm back in the room
For the
now.
long rest.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin a night of fun. Can I ask a favor? I don't want to die, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to kill myself.
That's very it's a relief for me to hear.
I very much want to live. But if we're to go up against this, I can't go back.
To the woodlands, you mean?
No. We can go to the woodlands. But if we're to go against Vatrina or Galdar, they need me.
Never. I promise you that until my final breath, whatever attempts are made to bring me back to something in your past, I will act as your shield.
To wield a shield means you also wield a sword. I can't go back.
That's not going to happen.
I don't know that.
I won't let it happen.
Yes, you won't. Because I won't go back alive.
What are you suggesting?
trust you more than anyone else. So I trust you'll do what needs to be done. Should that arise.
I think I understand. Putting me in quite a difficult position here, Ira. Taken quite a fondness of you.
That's my effect on people.
I understand. Fuck, man.
Jesus Christ.
You're not gonna work.
Knock on our door?
No.
Oh,
Are you guys still awake?
I'm afraid we are, Ray.
This is late.
Are you feeling quite alright, Raylan?
Yeah, and he's just like, clutching his like necklace. It was nice. For one.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I just heard like voices out whether you guys were still up.
I feel you are.
Okay. Well. Good night.
Good night, Ray. Good night.
You can hear Isaac's snoring from the
Oh my god.
Some more.
Good night, my girl.
Good night, Daisy.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys take your long rest, go ahead and go to level 4.
Yes! Oh my gosh. For those viewers, for the audio viewers at home, I absolutely slammed my fucking hand on the piano.
No, I thought it was very thematically
I thought that
appropriate.
we were gonna.
How do we level up?
Okay, we'll get to that. But
This is my mental being. Good night, everybody. Good morning, America.
no, oh my god. But yeah, that is going to be the end of episode 6 of AdhD&D.
Yay.
Yay!
What a fucking chaotic episode.
Oh my god.
So this is what happened.